Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Stepdle puzzle. On this day in 1938, the singer Bill Withers was born, and so to mark this occasion I'm going to be using some words from titles of his songs as my starting guesses. Starting with Just for Two of Us. We can make it if we try. I don't think this was actually one of his songs. He sang on it and he wrote it. It was actually mainly performed by a different artist, but it's a really famous song, so we will start with it. And that's why I started with it, because I thought that might happen, and now I can move on to his other really famous song. It's actually got a few, to be fair. Lean on Me. Lean definitely gives me more common letters, so I thought I was more likely to get 4 grades with Just, and then I could move on to Lean, than if I got Lean first. I probably wouldn't have got 4 grades, and then I wouldn't have gone on to Just. Oh, I almost got 4 grades, though, didn't I? The L is first, so we're going to have to use an I or an O, but probably not both. So it could be limp or lord, and probably loads of other things. Let's go for lord. Okay, at least we guessed for right vowel. Hope it's not a duplicated O for loop or loom. We'll soon find out. Oh, it could even be logo. Is there anything else that works without a duplicated O? I'm not sure there is, so let's just loop for loop. And I think that was a much more common word than logo or loom, so I'm not surprised that was correct, but it was a 1 in 3 guess, I suppose, so a little bit lucky there. Anyway, we will move on to Shine, cheating a little bit here, but again, one of his most famous songs, Ain't No Sunshine. So we'll split the sunshine in 2, because otherwise it's 8 letters and this game doesn't go up that high. Oh no! I actually haven't got a backup lined up because I did not expect to get 5 greys there. Those are such common letters. I mean, we're just going to have to move on with 5 new letters that are not from one of his songs. Don't know why I suddenly thought of craft, but at least we're on the board. It's given me 2 letters. Now, where is that A going to go? Because it can't be second. If it's, obviously, if it's first, I mean, it feels like it should be something like argon, which it can't be. It could be arrow. I don't like trying a duplicated R, but there's a decent chance this is correct, and it is. So we will go on to the 6th letter, lovely day. And I know it's going to be a lovely day. I don't know why I went falsetto there. Anyway, gives us 2 letters in the correct positions. When I think of those 2 letters there, I think of comedy, but it can't be because we can't use the Y. So what am I going to do instead? Because it's not usually a plural or a verb form ending in S, so I don't want to do something like coders or posers. Covert would be great, but we've just ruled out these. But anything else that works? I mean, obviously there is Robert, but that's clearly not right either. What is a sensible thing to try? Modern. That doesn't duplicate a letter. Oh, that is inspired solving. First word I thought of that fitted, so a little bit lucky perhaps, but also a little bit of skill I think there. Anyway, I am going to end with Withers, because that's his name, not because it's the name of one of his songs. But all of the songs that had a 7-letter word in I didn't think were common enough. So let's just go for Withers. Gives me some good letters anyway. Oh, 2 letters in the correct place, and we get the E. So the E could well be last, but it can't be picture. We've ruled out the T, so T-U-R-E ending is off the possibilities list. So what is it going to be instead? Figure is not long enough. We need an extra letter in the middle. I don't know why, but I can't get the U-R-E ending out of my head. Mixture. Oh, it's got the same T problem, doesn't it? What else are we going to do? It just doesn't feel likely that the E is anywhere else. So it could be an A-R-E or an O-R-E ending, I suppose? Midcore. mid-care. What about things that are actually words? I don't know. Which is a bit of a problem, really, isn't it? The E doesn't have to be last, but it doesn't go particularly well with the I. So it's probably not first or third. And if it goes fourth, then I don't know what the fifth letter would be that can go between an E and an R. That's why I'm just fixated so much on the E being last, but getting letters at the start of the word would help me more than letters at the end. What to do? Something care. Or mid something. Or big something. Or any one of a number of other options. Oh, I was going to do something that was an RY ending. I forgot that I had to use the E. That was a little bit careless. I don't know what this word can be. I might at some point just be forced to go for a bunch of new letters and go for something that can't be correct. But I don't like doing that. I suppose it could be a ERRY ending. Some kind of berry. I mean, it's unlikely. Piebeard. A mathematically inclined circular pirate. Or not. I don't know. I'm going to just have to go for something that's definitely not correct. What is a sensible thing to try? How about... Well, I guess I want to use as many new letters as I can, but I also want to test the E in last, just to make absolutely sure that that's where it does go after all this waffling. How about... I mean, there's so many letters I haven't tried. What is a sensible guess even? That's the question. What ending could it be? Ruling out the S and the T just rules out so many options. But I really should be able to think of a possible answer quicker than this. Let's just go for advance. Oh, the A is in the right place. That is very helpful. So what on earth is that fifth letter? Blank I, blank A, blank RE. I don't know what that fifth letter could be. By something? Ager, Afer, Aber. What is the ending going to be? I might have to go for something else that's definitely not correct. How about... I want to try as many new letters as I can, really. But trouble is, the only letters I've got left are really uncommon letters. How about boxfuls? Oh, the B is first. Oh, how bizarre. That is not the most common of words. I mean, it's a common enough word, but I mean, it uses a B and a Z. It's an A-R-R-E ending. I can't think of any others of those. So that was a tricky one. Very happy that I didn't stand here, or sit here rather, for even more time trying to get that before I went for new letters. Anyway, We got a 5, 4, 3, 2 today, just not in the right order, and that does mean we had 6 guesses left. So actually it wasn't a terrible performance. We only used 14 total guesses. It just was a bit slow. This was my slowest for a long time, so thank you very much if you stuck with me to the end. Let me know if you were shouting bizarre at the screen, and let me know if people around you gave you some bizarre looks. Anyway, that is the Stepdle puzzle. Thank you for watching, and now lean on me.